Hi, this is Gary Engberg. I'm on the Baraboo River with DNR biologist and one of the head fish managers, Scot Stewart of the Wisconsin DNR. Scott, tell me what's going on today, please.
Well, today we're stocking some lake sturgeon into the Baraboo River where they once existed naturally. They've been extirpated from this river due to the building of the dams for quite a few years. And the department, in cooperation with a lot of other people, removed the dams. I think it was about 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years ago, I think.
Memory sort of runs together these days. So this was an opportunity to take fish from our newly renovated hatchery at Wild Rose, put them back in the Baraboo River that has been restored due to the removal of the dams, and sort of jumpstart the sturgeon population.
This isn't a full-scale restoration. You're just trying to see what happened. You had some extra fish.
From the Wisconsin River will run up here and spawn and repopulate this river on their own. We're just trying to speed up the process.
Like you said, there's about 6,100 you're going to release today?
Yep, 6,100 fish, I guess.
And those fish are going to be around a lot longer than you and I.
We're hoping about 100 years or more.
Scott, thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Gary.
No fast foods, no donuts.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, really. This is Gary Engberg here. I'm with Dan Fuller. Dan's a fishery technician with the Wisconsin DNR. Dan, what are we doing today on the Baraboo River?
Well, we're stocking lake sturgeon back into the river after probably 100 years. So these are fish that were spawned at the Dells Dam, raised at Wild Rose Hatchery, and now brought back here as like 1.5-inch fingerlings that are being restocked at probably 6 or 7 different sites on the river today.
Not a really, it's not a full-scale restoration, but you happen to have some extra sturgeon.
Yeah, these are surplus fish that come from that lot of fish we raised that we spawned this spring out of the Wisconsin River at the Dells. Main purpose was to, we've been raising sturgeon and stocking up and down the Wisconsin River system to reestablish them up to Wisconsin. So these are surplus fish that are being sorted off to help the other ones, give the other ones more space to grow. So
plus, they did a lot of work up at Wild Rose, huh?
Yeah, these are the first lake sturgeon to come out of the new Wild Rose cool water facility, and they are the experts on raising sturgeon. They do a good job, and it's good to see. So,
Dan, I know you're from the area, and it's good to see once the dams were removed here and all the different fish that have come back. And I mean, there's a good smallmouth population now at the mouth with the Wisconsin River. Is a good spot. I mean, I think if you take all the little smaller different species of fish, it's really been a good news.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially, you know, being for fishermen. I mean, there's many species that are really recolonizing here, getting good size on walleyes, sauger, flathead catfish, channel catfish.
Plus, it's great for the canoe or the kayak people.
Yeah, great for people that are just free flowing down this, and it's nice. Just, I mean, this riverside trail that they've developed through Baraboo's really become popular for people to hike and bike and walk. And
it was a hot spot this winter for eagles too.
Yeah, it was. I mean, well, that's one fish that came back up the Baraboo River system as gizzard shad, and there was some gizzard shad die-offs this fall. They can't handle real rapid temperature swings, so there was a big gizzard shad die-off, which brought all the eagles in this winter, which people really enjoyed. It kind of hurt the eagle days in Sauk Prairie because all the eagles were up here on the Baraboo River eating shad, but it was.
But in synopsis, we're putting about 6,100 inch to 2-inch sturgeon back in.
100 sturgeon back in here today.
At 7 different sites.
7 different sites. Yep. So
you're trying to vary your bottom content of the different sites.
Yep. I'm trying to keep them around the Baraboo Rapids area, but we're trying to put them on sandier bottoms where it's easier for them to filter out food and stuff. But. So yeah, we got a crew out right now that's stocking all those different sites. So yeah, and they're tough little fish. They're pretty good at surviving. So we're real hopeful. The river's a little bit dirty and high from all the rains we had in June and this weekend. So
well, they make it pretty good in the wolf and the embarrass and the fox. So they'll do okay here.
Yep, they do, and they don't sight feed. They have little barbels that find their food by touch. So. By touch and smell, so they shouldn't be too impacted by the dirty water. So,
thanks for your time. I've been talking with Dan Fuller, DNR fish technician, stocking sturgeon on the Baraboo River in Baraboo, Wisconsin.
Thanks, Gary.